Some basic things that we want you to try to avoid for right now while you're still having lumbar pain is when you're standing or you're going about your day, a lot of people like to kind of crack their backs intentionally or just try to stretch and then hold it, stretch back, hold it for a while. We want you to try to avoid those movements. It creates a stretch reflex, so it might feel good temporarily, but what we usually see is that it causes extra stress on the disc, so it ends up just kicking your pain down the road. And we don't want to do that. We want to kick the pain out of your life completely, not down the road. So we want to try to avoid those stretches for now. Another one that's common is people will just kind of bend all the way down, try to get as close to their toes as they can, and really try to round their back out and hold that stretch for a while. Again, that's something that we want you to avoid. And then we're also going to go over some hip stretches that we want you to avoid as well here. Okay, so a common one that we'll see a lot of individuals do when they're having back pain, or especially some nerve-related pain that's going down into their butt or down to their hamstrings, is this crossover stretch or this piriformis stretch. So put your ankle on your knee, you push it down, or you might even grab it and bring it up nice and high towards you. Those are some stretches that we want to avoid. We know it feels good because you feel like it's getting after your area of pain, but all we're doing is just putting stretch on the nerves, which is aggravating the nerves a little bit further. And then another one, kind of lastly here, is the good old famous hamstring stretch. So if you're feeling nerve pain that's going down to the hamstrings, or if you have back pain for a while, your hamstrings might just feel really tight. So it might feel really good to do a hamstring stretch. But again, all we're doing is just aggravating the nerve, because usually what you'll do is you'll bend forward, like, oh yeah, it feels pretty good. And then if you pull your toes up, you might even grab your toes, and you're feeling a really good stretch. The reason why, the hamstrings don't go down to the toes, but your nerves do. So when you pull your toes up, you're putting more tension on the nerves. The nerve is even more aggravated, and that's why you feel the stretch even more. Those are stretches we really want to avoid to help the back heal and to help the nerves heal as well if you're also having nerve symptoms. So I know stretching, sometimes you might feel like you're feeling really good, but once you try to break that habit, this will lead to permanent healing for you.